You want a close-up?
Jeff, today we're in Bloomfield Hills, Michigan. We just cleaned your brick paver pool patio. What has been your overall experience working with Victory so far?
It's been a very positive experience, Luke, beginning with the first visit that you made here. We knew we were unhappy with the pavers as they were 2 weeks ago, but we didn't really know what had to be done. When you came, you took my wife and I around. You explained what you thought had to be done. You told us how long it would take, and you, of course, told us how much it would cost. So following that process, it's been a very positive experience for us.
You mentioned you received several quotes. What made you ultimately choose Victory?
Well, it wasn't the price.
Okay.
It was what I described before. It was understanding the process, having the confidence based on the references that you gave me to follow up with, that you knew what you were doing, and an understanding of how the quote price was derived. Knowing that process and having an understanding that you had the team that could deliver on time and with quality resulted in our decision to source our business to you. Actually, I sent one of your competitors who wanted to know why he didn't get the business. I think this focus on low price, low quote gets the business is foolish.
Interesting.
We got 4 quotes, as you mentioned, and all were within what I would call a target, a bullseye. But there is a price that comes from simply looking at a Google Maps overview of my patio, and there is a quoted price that comes from an analysis of the job that has to be done. That's what you gave us. And so I had confidence that it wasn't going to grow unless we had a very open discussion about if you found something that you couldn't anticipate, we were going to talk. Fortunately, we didn't have that.
Right.
But I also had confidence that you weren't just pulling a number out of the air, and that it was a studied, calculated quote for the job that had to be done, and you delivered, and I think you should be recognized for that. I want to make one more point. This is my home, and I think I made this a point when we first met. It is extremely important to me that people that come to my home treat my home with respect. Every person that you sent here came with a Victory shirt on. They were uniformed. Before they entered my yard, they came and introduced themselves to me, and before they left, they signed out. And they often asked me to come and walk the job to make sure I was happy with what was done. And during that process, you sent a quality control manager to my house twice to make sure that things were being done according to the standard that you'd set. Extremely important.
Thank you for the feedback. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Sir.
Congrats. I wish you every luck.